Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for my Pisces for the week of October 16th, 2023. So show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Also, I'm available for readings. You can check that out in the link in the description box below. I'm available for natal chart reports, compatibility reports. Let me see. Yearly reports and 6-month reports, but the yearlies and the 6-month I'm no longer doing like the numbers. I'll send the picture out at this time with the natal charts, but that's about it. So this is with the same energies with the solar eclipse. A lot of energy in your 8th house at this time. You're a mutable sign, but for some of you, especially born in the 80s or born in the 70s, you have like a stellium with Virgo, okay? But at the same time, your way of thinking, it's going to be more like a Libra instead of a Virgo. So wherever you have mutable signs, like those of you born in like the 90s, like 92 through 96, if you have a stellium in Capricorn, you're going to take on more of the personalities of Capricorn at this time, okay? Or if you have like, or if you're like, if you got planets in Aries, you know, then, and you got a stellium in like Virgo, you could be more like an Aries. So it just depends where you have a stellium in your chart. For some of you, could be more like a Pisces if you have like a stellium in Pisces, you know, but it might be trumping that because that's like kind of like a mutable sign. So I don't know, let me know. So you could be taking on the characteristics of Libra at this time with this energy here. So you can be very suspicious of others when dealing with the 8th house energy. We do have a yod happening here with Neptune and Uranus. Not the best time to go assuming, okay? You think you know, but you don't. You don't know, boo-boo. So don't go assuming at this time because it's going to lead to a lot of impulsive decisions and a lot of bad decision making is going to happen because we are going to be assuming, okay? So don't go assuming about what is and not going on at this time because you could be having some tantrums and tiaras. This could be with like with the text messages and the emails and stuff like that. And you could be assuming like this person don't like you no more. You could be assuming like this person is not interested in you anymore. Talk to them, bitches, okay? All right? And especially my male fishies, okay? Women ain't gonna chase you. No, we don't do that, okay? And especially straight women, we don't do that. We sit and we wait because we not doing that. So you got to do that, okay? And don't be looking at this person's pictures and whatever they're posting and you see their baby daddy on there and be all like, oh my God, they're back with the baby. No. I'm not back with my baby daddy. I co-parent with my baby daddy. So don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get that stuff twisted, okay? We already been through Kimchi, Cream Cheese, Mattress Ashley, Juggernauts, who else? Trashy Trish, okay? The list goes on, all right? So this one is not getting back with her baby daddy. No. And you know what the worst part is? I knew all these bitches too. Okay, you cannot betray me like that and then expect me to stay with you. No. So don't go assuming people's situations at this time because you see, you gotta ask. So make sure like you come up to people and you ask, yo, like, what's going on with you and your boy? You know, like, say something like that. You know, text messages, you know, because they're not text messaging you as quickly as they want. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they're working. You know, maybe they're with their mama at this time, alrighty? And talking to their mama, alright? Maybe they got into a car accident, God forbid. You know, so don't go assuming, throwing tantrums and tiara and telling people off and assuming that they're seeing somebody that they're not seeing just because they're talking to somebody, okay? Alrighty? That's all I got to say about that. So then, on Tuesday, let me see. This week, we have, we're still dealing with the same energies from last week. We have a stellium in Scorpio, and then we have a stellium in your 8th house at this time. But because, okay, so here's this. So we have a stellium in Scorpio, and then we have a stellium in Libra. Now, a lot of you have really strong energies here. You have Uranus, Saturn, Pluto in Libra. Some of you have stelliums in Libra yourself. So you could be more like a Libra at this time because this is a cardinal sign. And yes, we have a cardinal, we have a stellium, a little stellium in Cancer, but not so much. And on top of that, it's with secondary planets. So you're going to feel the effects of this one a little bit more because who's in there? The South Node's in there. Okay? Whose house? South Node's house, okay? So you're very suspicious of other people at this time. You do have like trust issues that are going to be coming up at this time with this energy here as well. So you need to pay attention to that. It's best to delve into faith consciousness at this time because you can also be lacking in faith with this energy. You could also be very intense with this energy. So I would be careful with your reactive self at this time with these energies, and be careful of the decisions that you make because you already done with a situation. I know you've been done with the situation since last year. You've been done with a situation, but now you're just like, I don't want to be here no more. Okay, it's time to go, boo-boo. And it could be like that kind of situation going on. So there could be endings and relationships at this time. The Lilith moon is in Virgo, sesquadrating Pluto, which is like a square in the 11th house and the 7th house, and it's getting ready to, Pluto is getting ready to move into your 12th house this next year, January 21st, 2024. Okay, I feel this is a time you could be leaving certain situations, groups, and organizations behind. You may decide that you don't like the gym that you go to. You may decide that you don't like your routine anymore and you want to change things up. This could also be your routine changing at this time, and you can start getting busier with your career, or you could just start changing your routine because you want to focus on other things. Lilith moon in Virgo, you want to focus like on cleaning your house. Okay, so that kind of thing. This is a time where you need to work on your self-esteem and self-acceptance because again, Chiron this week is not well aspected, forming a T-square with the 2nd, 8th, and 11th house. For some of you, this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life with this energy. You need to be more in your present at this time and deal like with working on loving yourself with this energy here and your self-esteem issues at this time. Okay, then on the 18th, you may be more inclined to take it easy for the time being and not take on a lot of responsibilities. Like you want to break, you want to relax a little bit, so you may not be doing much on this day. It is a good time to take care of estate issues, insurance issues. You're prone to talk a lot and voice your opinion on nearly every subject your mind turns to. You could be in the I'm right situation because planets in Libra, they like to be right too. This is a significant turning point in your course of life where it changes rather abruptly because you got planets in your 9th house and your 8th house. So 8th house represents Pluto energy and you got South Node in there. So certain things may no longer apply in your life, giving you more freedom and independence. But you do lack patience at this time. Your sense of identity will probably change as well and potentially cause problems with your relationships because some of you could be very analytical in your way of thinking at this time with this energy here, or you could be tapping into certainty at this time. And when Libras tap into certainty, they go into tunnel vision, and you don't want them in tunnel mode because that's it. Okay, and they're gonna make things happen. So you could be making things happen, you could be making changes in your life this week with this energy here, and others are not gonna like the changes that you're gonna make. You're gonna lay down the law this week. Okay, around those of you who are age 43 for 46, you'll tend to care less about what other people think of you, and you may even change your physical appearance to reflect this newfound you. If you're reluctant to follow your inner urge of freedom, outer circumstances will oblige you and may experience disruptions due to actions of other people, especially personal or professional partners. On the other hand, if you've been living your life according to your own rules and find true satisfaction in the structure of your life, then no major changes may be necessary. You may still look for new ways to express yourself and in the world through personal creativity, but there may not be the need for your total overhaul in your life. So some of you are going to be going through a total overhaul. For some of you on the 19th, not the easiest time dealing with people who live outside the home, especially other family members. You can be reluctant to help out certain people in your life because of their drug use, or maybe you've been lied to before in the past and been burnt by this person, or this person is just an emotional dumper, and now because Zeus is conjunct with the Sun, Mercury, and the South Node, now you're like, no, I want to be more about me at this time. And this person could be resenting you. You can also have a fallout with this person as well. I would not get reactive or work on not getting reactive with this person because, you know, it's not worth it. I feel like they're just going through it at this time, and then they'll calm down and then they'll come back to you because Pluto's getting ready to go into Aquarius. So what's going to happen here during this time period, people are going to come back into our lives with this energy. Either we've had falling outs with them, or people are just going to come back into our lives because they have grown, evolved, and changed on a spiritual level. So now they're coming back to us differently with this energy here. So don't be so quick to, like, you know, swim away from certain people in our lives. For some of you here, you know, so that's what's going to be going on. So we're going to be experiencing a lot of revisitation, because you're going to see Pluto and Aquarius in the 12th house. For me so far sucks. It's like you have like this deep emotional evaluation of your life, and it's like stuff you repress, or put in perspective. You didn't really put it in perspective, you know? So it's like that. You need to be careful with the help that you give others this week, because they don't need the help. So they could be tricking you, scamming you out of your money, scamming you, or just like lying, you know? You could be dealing with liars this week with this energy, and them not being truthful and honest with you. You could be dealing with like drug addicts with this energy here, and the drug addicts are not going to be truthful and honest with you about their drugs, but then going into all these crisis situations that they created for themselves and all this trouble, and then like looking for a sympathetic ear or looking for somebody to emotionally dump on. So this may not be the funnest time dealing with certain people around you at this time, because they're looking for like a woe is me and empathy. But you have planets in Libra, so you're kind of like fix it Felix with this energy. So you're like, I want to fix it, but they don't want to change. Okay, so don't even bother. On the 20th this week, you need to stay on the right side of the law for real. You can be accident prone. Careful with driving with this energy here. Careful with getting into lawsuits during this time period as well, because this could be for the long term. Okay, this could be a good time to throw your energy into something creative. Exercise. Don't push yourself. This could be a frustrating time for some of you, because this is self-realizations that you need to change, that certain things have just like literally expired. Like the relationship just expired. Like it's like, I gotta live my life too, and I gotta be happy too, you know? It's like that. Your challenges that you are going through and pushing you towards your destiny now, pushing you out of a situation and making you feel super uncomfortable that you could be forced to make certain changes in your life. Time for traveling for some of you. If you're gonna do this in a different country, I wouldn't. So pay attention to TSA, or look at TSA at this time. Stay in your resort with this energy. Be on the right side of the law in that country. Do not test judges or police officers at this time. Do not put hands on other people at this time. For some of you, people in your life may be feeling like you're going through some kind of power trip too. I would be really careful with this. You've been tolerating certain situations, and I feel like this person is being manipulative. Or, you know, I think I said this in last week's horoscope too, where you have allowed somebody to take advantage of you, take advantage of you, and now you're like, oh, I want to stop. Really, bitch? Why? It don't make no damn sense. So it's like that kind of situation is going on. They want to continue, but you're like, no, and then you keep telling them no, but they know how to play you, so they continue doing what they're doing and not listening to you, and you're like, no, and then you start blowing up, and then everybody's wondering why Pisces is mad. Okay, for some of you, this could be a great time to journal your feelings with this energy, or open up to somebody close to you at this time and reveal your feelings, you know, with this energy. You may feel emotionally unsettled at this time. You lack peace of mind, and you have a hard time getting to letting go of the past. If you have children, they may at times test your limits. Your domestic environment is unsettled, hectic, and at worst violent, but most of the time this energy expresses itself as a hectic time attending to the needs of others around you, especially at home. Try to understand unconscious motivations at this time by paying close attention to your dreams. They reveal clearly what is really going on in your personal life. Relationships with women, regardless of your own sex, may be stormy at this time. Okay, the first card I come up with is the Seven of Coins. So this is something heavy on your mind. This could be thinking about going into a new relationship at this time for some of you here with this energy. For others of you, this could be reevaluating a relationship. So this could be thinking about ending it or getting a divorce. So you're either going into one or leaving one, okay? The Temperance card, I feel for some of you here, you can be more about your sanity with this energy as well. You could find stability in certain relationships in your life, or when you think about this person really this person looks like it's a grounded person, you know, like a really nice energy, a very nurturing energy here. So you could be thinking about going into this relationship because you like the fact that this person can be very grounding with this energy. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you as well, because you are trying to create more peace in your life. So you could be weeding out certain situations going on in your life at this time. This is a transformative time where you need to be more adaptable and have more patience with this relationship. Okay, relationships at this time can be transformative and healing. You could be repairing a relationship at this time with this energy. You could be leaving a relationship for a better one with this energy, and this is going to be like a transformative time for you as well. The Hierophant card deals with contracts and negotiations coming up for you with this energy here. For some of you, this could be joining a group or organization. For others of you, this could be like quitting your job during this time period as well. The Four of Coins, I feel like you can be more about your financial stability. So for some of you, you could be looking for a better paying job at this time with this energy. This could also be being monetized on the social media. This could also be working on saving your money. You're more about your financial security. I do see stability in love. I do see your next relationship will bring about financial abundance to you two. One of you is going to be lucky in love, which is going to create financial abundance for you. The Four of Cups, you could be using this time period to work on yourself with this energy here as well, and delving into your own self-interest. For others of you, this is a time of loneliness. But it's not so bad being alone. It's just a time for you to focus on the things that you need to focus on, and not focus on relationships at this time, and more focus on your work with this energy here so you can get things done, okay? I feel like you're wanting love, you're seeking fulfillment through romance at this time with this energy, or you're just wanting love at this time. The Page of Coins, I feel other people in your life could see you as very reliable with this energy, or you get things done with this energy, or you may feel like a physical attraction towards this person, so you may already know who this person is. This person also finds you as their type as well, okay? And they think that this person thinks that you're their type. I do feel like this person could be stubborn, okay? Very slow to move with this energy, very slow to make decisions as well. This could also be you. This person is in a leadership position as well with this energy. This person is very stable and very analytical in their way of thinking. I feel like one of you could be over certain situations going on in your life. This could be turning your back on a situation and putting your hands up and saying you had enough. Great time for those of you realizing your dreams, self-employment, finding a community you belong to with this energy as well. The Five of Cups, I feel like for some of you, this could be thoughts of father, grieving father. This could also be father not paying your car note, not paying your bank note anymore, not taking care of you financially anymore, and kind of cutting you off. This could also be the government system for some of you cutting you off, and now you're no longer able to apply for certain services because you make too much. The Two of Wands, this is a time of moving forward with this energy. You're very original in your way of thinking as well. For some of you, you're looking for your soulmate with this energy here. And I feel like some of you may have like found like a kindred spirit or a possible soulmate. So again, I do compatibility reports as well. The Five of Wands, turning a hobby into a money-making idea. Excuse me. For others of you, this could also be business picking up with this energy here as well. The Eight of Swords, I feel for some of you, you could be seeking expert advice at this time with this energy, either through lawyers, doctors, or contractors, that kind of thing. The Four of Swords, I feel like you have a great level of self-control. You could be using this time period to work on yourself. This could be a quiet week for you. I feel like this could be like working home, working home, working home. You are more about your financial stability at this time. You're more about your money situation. The Three of Swords, I do see somebody from your past coming back into your life with this energy here. This could be a naughty boy or a naughty girl. Okay. The Seven of Wands, certain things in your life can be a bit of a process during this time period. For some of you here, you could be fighting for the underdog, or you could disagree with the way things are run at work with this energy here. So you could be fighting with HR this time with this energy here. For others of you, you could be sticking up for other people who are being bullied at this time with this energy here, and fighting their battles with this energy as well. I feel like there's opposition with group consciousness. So yeah, you're fighting with other people at this time and not getting along with them. All right. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, so you're not so quick to jump into anything new at this time. In the month of October, you may not even pursue this relationship. This is just something that you're thinking about, or whatever you're thinking about, you're sitting on your hands about about it. So you're, again, planets in Libra in your 8th house. So until the planets in Libra leave, which I talk about, which is after, I think it's like this week, they start to move into the sign of Scorpio, then you may be more pursuant, or you're going to have to wait till the planets start moving into Sagittarius, okay? The 3 of Cups, I feel like you could be taking a break from friends. You could be more to yourself at this time. You could be more of an observer and biding your time. You're not so quick or researching at this time. Researching to move, like getting your life together, you know, planning, strategizing with this energy. So you could be making some major life decisions at this time, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're set up. You want to make sure that everything is prepared for you by the time you're ready to make this decision, like it's already done, okay? I feel for others of you, you're covering your tracks because you're not trying to get into confrontation with other people here. So I feel like when you move, when you leave, it's going to be really quiet and really quick and really slick. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the other person calls you slick, because it's gonna be like the way you maneuver that was so like, boom, I moved. What? I moved out. What? I'm not here no more. I don't live here. And be like, what? You know, like you're gonna catch somebody really off guard because you're gonna be so slick how you moved. And it's going to be like, oh yeah, and by the way, I filed for divorce in the process. What? Like all this stuff is going to catch the other person by surprise, okay? Because it's going to be like, what? That's all I'm hearing. I do feel like you're going to be waiting till last minute before you make this decision as well with this energy. So you're really biding your time at this time. Trust your intuition with this energy here as well. Be careful of dealing with manipulative people. I do feel like this could be a time of introspection, so there could be like really nothing going on for some of you here with this energy here, and you could be all in your head at this time. The 6 of Swords, I feel for some of you here that this could be traveling coming up. For others of you, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be at this time with this energy. The 10 of Wands, you can be taking on more responsibilities at work. You can be keeping yourself busy at this time as well with this energy, okay? For others of you, Pluto is forming that T-square. You could be joining a group or organization. For some of you, you could be taking on other people's agendas at this time with this energy, or you could be helping out family at this time, and it could be a little bit overwhelming or a little bit too much for you. So I would be careful how much you put on your plate. I would be a little bit more realistic about how much you put on your plate at this time, because it just seems like a little bit daunting. It's like, why? You know, and then you're going to ask yourself that same question, like, why did I do this? You know, but I do feel like you're just doing this to keep your mind off of other things in your life, because you don't want to think about other things with this energy. Either you're too scared to talk to somebody at this time that you're crushing on, or you just don't want to think about this person anymore. So you're just keeping yourself extremely freaking busy at this time, okay? The 6 of Cups, I do feel like somebody is going to be telling you their truth here, okay, and messaging you and telling you their truth, or you two are going to have a conversation where you're just going to be open and honest and lay everything out on the table with this energy, okay? I do feel like you're going to be reconnecting with people from your past. This could be also family reunion coming up with father's side of the family with this energy here as well. The 6 of Wands, I feel for some of you here, success brings about emotional healing for you during this time period. A great time for moving forward. You're very diplomatic. You're very Libra energy here. The 5 of Swords, keep whatever it is that is happening into your life secret. Don't tell other people with this energy, because other people are not going to be happy for the decisions or choices that you're making at this time. You're very restless. You're very bored with this energy here. For others of you, you have outgrown certain people with this energy or certain family members, and you don't even want to be around them anymore, okay? I feel like for some of you here, you can feel like you're being surrounded by enemies. Be careful with that. Saturn's in retrograde. For some of you, you could be paranoid at this time, or you could be really going through it mentally with this energy. So I would be really careful with the self-talk and the conversations you have in your head. The Tower card, you could be going back to a place where you used to work, or you can be going back to a place where you used to live. I do feel like this can be a time for your new normal with this energy here as well. I do feel like decisions that you make are not just going to impact you, but everybody else around you are going to be feeling this loss, and they are going to miss you. Fate is definitely kicking in during this time period with this energy, okay? Alrighty, I love you, my fishies. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because